So, usually when I see a Mel Kiper draft, I don't really listen too much to it because you guys have been following along with football the last couple years. Mel Kiper, while I do respect him as an analyst and as a reporter, there's a lot of times he really just absolutely just fumbles the bag. Like, he will say some outlandish takes that you just look at him and go, all right, well, they definitely just said in English thing in the English language. And so a lot of times when I hear him and I hear what he's going to have to say, I kind of zone out a little bit. And he's also been very wrong. I believe he said Josh Allen was going to be a absolute bust of a quarterback. Yeah, like I said, not usually the greatest takes he has. With that being said, though, he actually has a first-round mock draft here, and I'll be honest with you. I can, for the first time ever, say I truly agree with his pick. So, going down the list here, right? He has Carolina taking C.J. Stroud, pick 1. Not surprising at all. Makes perfect sense. 2 going with Bryce Young to the Texans, okay. The Colts are going to trade up 1 pick to the Cardinals. This is because right now the Cardinals are rumored to be trading away this first overall pick. So, the Colts will be pretty much just getting, in front of that whole concept. And they will be taking Will Levis, while Arizona takes Will Anderson Jr., outside linebacker from Alabama. And, so far, that's kind of crazy that, they would trade up for 1 pick. Then he has Anthony Richardson going to the Seahawks, which actually makes perfect sense because we talked about many times in this channel that Richardson is simply not a startable quarterback yet. He needs a redshirt year where he sits behind another quarterback to truly, learn how to play, get better at passing, and then he can kind of take off and become a star. So that makes sense. He sits behind Geno Smith, who just got his contract. Okay, and then, it kind of made sense across the board here. But the Bengals pick, and like I said, I usually don't agree. They actually also have Devontae Banks from Maryland going to Pittsburgh. I like that pick a lot. They have the Ravens going with Zay Flowers. I think this is a really solid, good pick. Ravens do need a receiver. They have the Bengals taking my guy. My guy. The guy I've been talking about the last 4 or 5 months. Darnell Washington. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Absolutely, yes. And this is what he has to say about him in his little summary. This makes 7 pass catchers, 4 receivers, 3 tight ends in a 9-pick span. There's absolutely could be a run on them in the 20s. The tight end group as a whole is spectacular at the top, but Washington might have the highest ceiling. He wasn't used a ton in the pass game for the Bulldogs, as he just has 45 catches and 3 scores over 3 seasons. At 6'7", 264 pounds, he ran a 4.64 seconds 40-yard dash to combine. Pressing scouts who think he could be much better at the next level. With Hayden Hurst going in free agency, there's a clear need for the area in Cincinnati. 1,000%. This man is a monster. Like, this isn't a joke in any way. I mean, look at his catch. We gotta look at his catch. We gotta appreciate this catch right here. Okay? That was a monster catch. Keep in mind, again, 6 foot, what is he? 6'7", 264. Georgia used him like a right tackle. We said, the Bengals need a right tackle, right? They need a right tackle. Pick up a right tackle. There's your right tackle. Absolutely, there's your right tackle. The man can block better than most tackles in this draft at the right side. He's I can't even stress this enough. Especially, let's say, for example, if you guys in free agency, you guys go get Isaiah Wynn from the Patriots, right? So now you have a solidified right tackle. And then you can go ahead and, in the draft, go get this guy. Because if you don't get Isaiah Wynn in the free agency, then I hate to say this guy. I love this guy so much. I would look toward DeJuan Jones in the draft. Just because of the fact that you don't have a right tackle day 1. And if you try to put Cody Ford out there day 1 at right tackle, you're going to flop. Like, that's not going to work out very well. Now, I still think Darnell Washington, in my opinion, he's a better pick than DeJuan Jones in every way possible. It's just a matter of, like, listen, we need this position right now because of the fact that we don't have anyone at that said position. But, again, like I said, that's what I've said many times. Just take someone in free agency. Isaiah Wynn is a really good, capable player at right tackle you can get right now. And if you guys do end up keeping, Jonah Williams and making him play right tackle, then maybe that ends up becoming the case. But nonetheless, though, and even then, I might even say just take a tackle later on. There just isn't too many great tackles in this draft when it comes at the right tackle position. And you got to keep in mind, anyone you draft, get a lot of people like, oh, just take another tackle, make him right tackle. It's not easy to do that because a lot of people you draft at left tackle, who want to play left tackle and want to be drafted left tackle, they won't play right tackle because they want to get the big left tackle money. So they're not, even if you draft them and say, hey, listen, you're going to be a right tackle for us, a lot of them might say, no, I'm not, because I want to play left tackle, and it will be a whole entire mess. So at the end of the day, I would say number one, take this man. Take this man, Cincinnati. Get yourself a good veteran tight end. If you need to bring in, Foster Moreau, like we talked about yesterday, bring him in. Have this man, have Josh Wiley, and have an absolute stud tight end group. And then if you want to, of course, you can go ahead and go with, somebody in the second round at the tackle position and just try to find a right tackle in this draft outside of DeJuan Jones. But again, like I said, it's just very difficult to, because, okay, so let's go ahead and do this first pick, right? Darnell Washington, obviously. Second round pick. Because again, DeJuan Jones is off the board now. Like, you're not going to get yourself a solidified right tackle right now. If you look at the picks, right? Matthew Bergeron is the best guy available. He has played right tackle at some point in his career. He played 191 snaps of right tackle his freshman year. But most likely with him converting, and you can see, his freshman year he played right tackle. His other years he played left tackle. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, if you do go ahead and get like Matthew Bergeron here, you just have to make sure he understands, listen, we're drafting you to play right tackle. We're not drafting you to play left tackle. We understand in college you played left tackle, but we're going to have to go with you here at right tackle. What I say a million times, just take Isaiah Wynn. Just absolutely sign Isaiah Wynn, and you will be fine moving forward, Cincinnati. Because outside of him, we have another guy here, Cody Munch, who did play right tackle his freshman year, and then he moved to left tackle pretty much his whole entire time. Blake, who did play some right tackle his freshman year, and then moved to left tackle. Again, I'm not saying these guys can't do it. We have Tyler Steen, who played right tackle his freshman year, and moved to left tackle the next 2 years. Actually, wait, no, what am I talking about? I'm sorry, I'm like absolutely out of it right now. He never played right tackle. I don't know why it just said he played right tackle. Yeah, he played right tackle, but Tyler Steen never played right tackle. He's always been a left tackle. Luke has always been a left tackle. Connor has always been a left tackle. You go down this list here, and again, it is difficult to find a player who's played multiple positions, right? Because when you're in college, especially, you want to if you're looking to be eventually, obviously every college player is looking to be in the NFL eventually, but you're playing college, you want to play the positions that are going to get the most money, right? And that includes left tackle if you're on the offensive line, wide receiver, halfback, quarterback, corner, safety. You want to play positions that are going to get you a lot of money, and that's why it's hard to find a guy who played left tackle in college and then converts to right tackle in the league. It's very possible that Daniels could do it because he was a right tackle for 813 snaps his sophomore season. He started at guard, went to right tackle, but then he went to left tackle, and actually, surprisingly enough, played 84.4 grade at right tackle and a 72.2 at left tackle. So he could be a guy later on in the draft. He'll probably be like, I say, maybe a 5th, 6th round pick, possible. Carter's definitely not the guy here. Neither is Ryan Hayes. No, he's not going to be the guy. And then another thing is, like, they have no experience in college playing right tackle. I really wouldn't trust them to go and play that position in the, pros. So we do have one McGlendon here, who has played right tackle his whole entire career at Georgia. So that could be a possible. He could be like a 5th, 6th round pick. So maybe you kind of just botch the position until the 5th or 6th round. So like someone like this, maybe you go with someone, you always got your tight end there, your star tight end. You could go someone like, think about what I want to go here. Maybe cornerback, go cornerback here with him. Going down the list here, 3rd round. Again, keep in mind, I want to keep in mind that guy, that left tackle there. Go with Carl Brooks from Bowling Green. Because I also do want to take, I'll be honest, I also do want to take a running back eventually here. So let me see where that one guy is. So the guy we were talking about was what? True Warren. Okay, he's way on the board. Okay, we're fine then. I'm going Moro Jabo here. Because there's so many players I want for the Bengals here that it's like I have to kind of pick and choose. Dwayne McBride, go with a star running back as a nice backup piece here. Let's see what the 6th round pick. Did he already go? I might have missed him. Yeah, he went. Dang it, bro. Where did he go? Where is he at? No. I completely forgot the guy's name already. That was like McReed or something. I'm gonna look up Georgia. Let's see what pick he was. Oh, there he is. He went to the Raiders. He's a 5th round pick. Okay. So he's about a 5th round pick. Not bad. 306, definitely a big body guy. Yeah, I mean, as a 5th round pick, it's not bad. Who did I take? I took Dwayne McBride. Yeah, I could see you guys going right tackle instead of Dwayne McBride there. I wouldn't be against the idea. So, again, like I said, there is areas you can take in the draft and kind of go toward, getting somebody there. But I don't know how I feel. I'll definitely say right now it's like, I really feel like this right tackle needs to be solidified in free agency. I don't know. Again, Isaiah Wynn, not going to cost much. Very cheap option. Definitely, needs to be considered. But other than that, though, again, we still don't know what's going to happen with Jonah Williams. Maybe Jonah Williams ends up staying. Maybe he ends up just playing right tackle and sucking it up. We'll have to wait and see. I highly doubt it, though, usually, because when players like that are requesting a trade, saying, hey, listen, I don't want to be right tackle, I want to be left tackle, usually they kind of do get their way. But you know what, though? I know I have a lot of you guys comment down below and tell me about, hey, listen, the Brown family doesn't accept that. They won't, deal with that. They're kind of make you do what they want. Then it's very possible that he ends up just kind of having to suck it up. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.